Hello, LuxOrians and my new viewers. Welcome to the family. It's your girl Honoria with yet another interesting recipe. In today's video, I bring to you this very gentle Ayurvedic hair growth cold process shampoo bar. If you're interested to see how I made it and what ingredients I used, please stay tuned and keep watching. I'm just measuring out my lye. I'm basically using Ayurvedic herbs as my water base. I extracted all the good stuff from my herbs using a hot processed method and later froze them. If you want to see how I infused my herbs using heat, I'll leave a link of how I made it on the screen and in the description box so you can go check that out. I went in with some apple cider vinegar as well for added benefits like unclogging any clogged pores in your scalp. I'm just dissolving my lye in the frozen herbs. It is advisable to freeze your herbs so that the heat from the lye do not mess up with the good stuff in your herbs. Also, make sure to stir your lye solution till the lye is completely dissolved. I'll now put that to the side while I measure out my addictives. Right here I have my kaolin clay, amla powder and rice protein. I'm just going to go ahead and measure out my oils. I have used olive oil, avocado oil, castor oil and coconut oil. All these oils will benefit not just your hair but will produce a long-lasting and very well lathered and foamy bar. I have also made use of citric acid in this recipe. Citric acid is a very tricky ingredient to work with when it comes to soap making, as it can make your light solution to overheat up. And 10 grams of citric acid neutralizes approximately 6 grams of lye. Also, you want to measure out the amount of citric acid you need in regards to your total oil quantity. Let's say your oil phase is 2000 grams and you plan to use a 2% citric acid. The total amount of citric acid you need in order to have a quality bar of soap is 20 grams, and because 10 grams of citric acid breaks down 6 grams of sodium hydroxide, will need to top up that sodium hydroxide by 12 grams. If this is not done, your soap may not foam very well. So I just went in with my kaolin clay, amla powder and rice protein. You want to mix that very well to completely dissolve. I'll now go in with my Ayurvedic lye solution. You want to make sure to pour the solution into your oils very slowly. And with your immersion blender, you want to tap the bottom of your container to release any air bubbles. And then you continue to blend until you reach trace. Both my oils and lye solution are below 30 degrees Celsius. It will take a little more time to reach trace, but this gives the flexibility of doing any swirls for those who want to. But we are not doing that in this recipe, as I'm going for plain bars of soap. It is also very beneficial working with temperatures below 30 degrees Celsius if you are working with fragrances or essential oils, as they tend to speed up trace very fast. So you are able to pour your soap paste into your molds before it gets too thick. I also added in some bentonite clay, both for its benefit and as a colorant. Bentonite clay helps to remove dead skin cells and toxins from the scalp, which helps in healthy and faster hair growth. Citric acid was added in this recipe as to have a good quality soap free from scum. Scum is a combination of water, minerals, soap, talc and oils which form a film that sticks to the bath, kitchen and laundry room surfaces. When citric acid is added to lye solution, it creates what is called sodium citrate. This allows your soap to do its job as a cleansing agent in hard water. It also protects the soap's lather from metal ions so that it can produce a full, bubbly and long-lasting bar. Most people or most soapers use citric acid in order to reduce the pH of their soaps. But honestly, from what I have read, this will not be the case as it is advisable to add 1 to 3 or up to 5% citric acid of oil weight. Anything above that will just neutralize all the lye in your soap, leaving you with just oils and a zero foamy and non-cleansing bar. It is advisable to check that very well so you are adding the right amount of citric acid in your soap. We'll now let our Ayurvedic hair growth shampoo bar in the mold for 24 hours for it to fully harden. I'll be back to show you how our shampoo bar looks like after 24 hours. This is how our bars are looking like right now. They will all harden up and smells kind of menthol, minty, fruity thanks to our essential oil blend. Before these bars can be safe and ready to use, we have to let them cure in a cool and dry place for 4 to 6 weeks. I'm just showing you a little demo after just 24 hours. It's so foamy and will foam even more when completely cured. And you can also see that it doesn't leave any scum behind. We have now come to the end of this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.